spanning the county to bring you the most ridiculous of criminals. The thrill of the hunt, the agony of their defeat. The human drama on the path to Ivy's Iron Bar Lodge. This is BCSO's Drunk Olympics.
Hello everyone, I'm Wayne Ivy and welcome to the Brevard County Drunk Olympics. As always, my co-host, former Olympic athlete, Jay Martinez. Jay, you've done so much in your career this far. Always great to have you on the show and really to do the play-by-play for these Drunk Olympics.
Yeah.
Now, Jay, we see athletes competing every night.
Every night.
And, in some competitions, it's on the weekend. Some, it's every 4 years. Yeah. But the Drunk Olympics, there are competitors out there every night.
Every single night.
Doing this. So let's go to our first competitor, Gregory Colson.
So walk me through your thought process on why you did what you just did.
Oh no, I was going to get around from them.
That's a terrible thought process.
What?
Because if you're already stopped and I'm getting out of my car and you proceed to drive away, I presume you're fleeing from me.
No, I wasn't.
But that's what I presume, because you're just driving away after I'm starting to get out of my car.
I did.
And then you did it a second time, and then you did it a third time.
He gets to the car he wants, has a little brief discussion with him about what the hell he was thinking.
Yeah.
And then we get to the Jim Beam competition. Walk us through it.
Yeah, so on the Jim Beam, you want to start on the beam, one foot in front of the other, and listen intently to what the judges are telling you. They're actually going to give you step-by-step instructions on how to do that, so let's see how he does.
Put me on the 1, 2, 3.
Yep, so he's taking those steps there.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
He did a little shuffle step there.
Yeah, a little shuffle. Yeah.
I've seen that with some other competitors where they do the little shuffle. Oh, he's off balance. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Jay, we've watched him do the field exercises. Obviously, a decision's been made. Walk me through what's about to happen.
So the judge is going to go ahead and change his position. And when it does that, that's when you know he's about to give the award. And there it is behind the athlete, clasping the hands together. And there's the medal right there.
Yeah.
Look at that. Now that right there, every Olympian does have the opportunity to mess around. And that's usually when they find out is right there. So a recommendation to those in that position, do not mess around.
Yeah. So got his brief medals, headed off to the Brevard County Jail where he'll have a chance to certify. And does he actually certify his score, Jay?
For this one, no. He actually refused. Sometimes folks think that they get an advantage with that. They actually don't. It catapults you to the podium automatically.
Next up in the competition is Anthony DiGiovanni. He's obviously out on the side of the road, and you see our deputies working with him, giving him very strong and explicit instructions on exactly how this competition is going to work.
Correct.
So, Jay, how's he doing?
So he looks a little unstable on the walk. I'm not sure if he's using a lean back technique, but he's really locking those knees out on every step. That's not something we generally see.
Now, I just saw him. I don't mean to interrupt your play-by-play, but I just saw him do a little pirouette there, and it looked like it took him. Oh,
yeah,
he's leaning. Oh, look at that! I've never seen that before. It's almost like an invisible wall.
Yeah, almost like a little Velcro step he's got going on.
Yeah, wow. So, Jay, now paying attention to what you were saying earlier, I just saw the deputy kind of change his position.
Correct.
And I think what we're about to see is the deputy, the judge in this case, is about to award the competitor their bracelet, which signifies they're headed to the podium. Yeah. And it's an exciting time for them.
It really is.
I mean, it's something they've worked for very hard, and now they're seeing that pay off, if you will, as they're going to the jail, where they're actually going to pay out because they're going to have to pay bond, they're going to have to pay for an attorney, they're going to have to pay court costs. You're talking about probably an $8,000 commitment to be in the Olympics. So just you see our deputies taking the proper procedures there and headed to the jail.
Yeah.
All right. So what did he actually certify at?
His actual score is .142. Okay, a little off, but .142.
Now, remind me again, what does it take to certify? What's the minimal level you can be at?
So .08 is what you're looking at as far as legal limit. go. So anything under that, depending on size of impairment, could still get you into the Drunk Olympics podium. But most of the time, that's going to be a pass.
So I think we're probably going to see him get a medal.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he is definitely almost twice the limit.
So we got one more athlete to take a look at, and it's Jeremy Bernier. And Jeremy's out. Now we're in a parking lot, and this you can't pick a better venue. You got lines right there on the ground, perfect lines.
Yeah.
How does Mr. Bernier, how does he come?
Let's see. He looks like he's starting on the gym beam there, and he's got an interesting technique. You see that back foot? He's trying to sneak that in for a little extra stabilization. Typically, you see that in surfing, but that's not necessarily something you want to see in the Drunk Olympics.
So are the judges going to allow that?
You know, it looks like they're letting it go, but they're definitely making note of it.
Now, he's using what I would call a high step. I'm sure there's probably a technical term for that, but a little bit of a high step.
Yeah, that is a high step. The other thing I also would see, he lost a shoe a little bit of there. I would have put those Crocs in four-wheel drive before I went ahead and attempted.
What technique was that right there?
That was definitely the high leg.
Yeah. It almost looked like, like maybe a dog trying to go over to a bush or something. So next up for him in the field exercise is the one leg lift. 1,000.
Oh.
I almost got you.
Yeah.
He's going to do it again. 1,000, 1,002. Oh. Yeah.
Now there he goes with that back step. Back step.
1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005. Imagine this guy, as much difficulty as he's had doing these simple exercises, imagine him operating a vehicle. I'll tell you what, that scenario would just be unbelievable. You talk about a dangerous sport.
Oh, yeah. Yes, absolutely.
So obviously the deputies awarded him the gold or the cuffs to the medal rounds there. When he got out of the jail, did he certify?
He did certify. Based on what I see there, I'd put him, there you go. 126.
I'll tell you what.
126, yeah.
The ability you have of identifying and naming these. So there you have it, folks. Obviously, Mr. Bernier was our gold medal winner tonight. Even though Colson didn't certify, Bernier was just so great at his field exercises.
Yeah.
He got the gold medal tonight. And, as we always say, there's a gold medal, there's a silver, there's a bronze, but nobody really wins the Drunk Olympics, especially here in Brevard County. The only thing you're winning is a trip to the Brevard County Jail. So we'll see you next time. Jay, thanks for always being with me, doing the play-by-play, man. It is awesome to work with you. We'll see you next time on Brevard County's Drunk Olympics.